All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay, so we have a bear trap here, and we don't really use them all that often. We don't want to have to use them. It's kind of the worst case scenario and the highest stage of discipline for the bears. If we do have to trap them though, we'll bait the trap and usually use beaver meat in this case.
Beaver meat?
Beaver meat, yeah. So we'll drag some of that meat along the ground and make a nice scented trail for the bear. And then we'll hang the rest of it at the far end of the trap there with the door open so there's some light coming through and it doesn't look like it's going to go into a dark tunnel. And the meat is attached to a cable at the end, which is in turn attached to this spring latch mechanism. So if the bear goes in and it tugs on that meat or tries to get at the meat, it'll release the door. So I'll just show you how that works, but maybe if you just want to step back. It's going to make a loud noise. It tugs on the meat, and the door slams behind the bear, and the latch is locked and it can't get out. So sometimes what we'll do is release the bear in the same spot and do what we call as a hard release. So when we open the door, the wardens are there with the sirens and the bear bangers and the screamers. They'll shoot the bear with rubber bullets, maybe beanbag bullets. They'll use these fancy hockey hazing sticks and harass the bear enough that hopefully it learns it does not want to come back to this spot. It's not worth the food source, and it's a completely bad, terrifying experience. So hopefully it teaches it not to come back again. Yeah.
What if it's an aggressive type bear or whatever? Would you still release it anyways, or?
Bears are like people, and so they all have different personalities, and so for each bear there's sort of a different management process that happens. People get together and kind of decide what's best in that particular situation. If it is a dangerous bear and it's been known to have hurt someone or been in a bear-human encounter, unfortunately the bear does need to be put down, or it is put down when it gets to that point. Sometimes we'll also relocate the bear, which also isn't ideal for the bear because A, it's put into another bear's habitat, so it needs to defend itself against this new bear. It has to learn about the new area and learn about where to find food and things, so for the bear it's not the best case scenario. So really, management in the first place is the key, so managing the bear attractants, managing the food and the garbage around town, around campsites, that's the most effective thing. So the first stage is if they do come around to get food or garbage or whatever, is the hazing process. But if that's not working, then it goes up to the trapping process. But
what's the biggest bear you've had in there?
I'm not actually sure. I really don't have an answer for either.
That's a pretty big cage.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Okay, well thank you very much. Cheers.